La 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 la. Cek. Oke. Lah, let's go. Lanjut yang kemarin ya. Oke. Story continue. Kemarin sampai hari lupa gua. Oh, great. Oke.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains.
Holy, kok suaranya double? Wait, sorry. Aku lupa matiin ini. Nah, oke.
Oh, part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
What the?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right.
Kenapa jadi over shit? Ada yang perang tuh. Join boleh kali.
They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
How can I get there? Oh.
Well, I assume the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train highway.
Cargo.
I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers. So I had no choice but to make my way up.
Oh shit, no.
Dangling down.
I'm just kidding. What? How? And then where are I supposed to go? Dude. Oh ini. Shit. Ooh. What? Apa bedanya sama ini? Oh, lebih pendek ya? Enggak dah.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say?
Cerebral. Kayak pernah dengar.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there. Jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day. I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Time to fill you full of lead.
Times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back. I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in,
Yeah.
guns a-blazing to help?
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? He's out of his mind! Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody! He'll kill us all!
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail. Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry,
Who was he?
the fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America.
Easy.
They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that. I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he? Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Who's shooting at you? You're under fire!
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down. Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts. I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Oh, yo. Hah? Kok gak ada komen? Chat. Oh, nah, okay. And then okay.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the Wild Bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Can I jump to the...
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
Hey. Okay, and then where we go? Kampret.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope. Oh!
The dynamite?
Well, funny you should mention that, darling. There was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear. So I proceeded onward, realized that way just wasn't gonna work.
You can run, but you can't
I needed an alternate path forward.
Ya aku kayak muter doang nih. Tapi kan gampang. Where's but? Hah? Wait a minute, ini kabel ke sono. Oh, beneran sih so. Iya tapi. Kampret, dari itu bisa lewat sini. Oh, anjing. Lah. Kesononya gimana nih? Ini belum tapi doang ya. Wait. Ini sono itu naik sini ini sono fuck bro. Beneran balik gitu. Hah? Aduh bingung. Wait. Ini kah? No. How can I get there, motherfucker? Wait the fuck. Anjing sono.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. There was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it. No. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore. Of course, I had to tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die.
Bego.
I hope you understand how badly my adventure might have ended had I not been as careful as hell.
Siap. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to our death!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
What the?
He's crazy! Get Curry ass me!
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Kid Curry.
You can't hide from me!
It's truly amazing I've made it this far in life, considering how many times I've danced with death. Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Get out here! Do you know who I am? It's not fair! Hey, Handler needs some help here! Come on, boys! Take this sumbitch out! Can't beat me! Get out of here, you coward! Time for you to lay down and die! Like this, cocksucker! Move it, boys! That smells like a killer! Are you kidding me?
Lah, gue matiin ini piye anjir?
Time for you to die! Stupid contraption! Show yourself, you
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally. Fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me, "Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him." Those were his last words.
Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
Skip, skip. Dead rights are still stolen.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying
Who's
at me
that?
from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Hah? Tadi apa? Tadi lewat sini. Oh, shotgun.
Stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Ah, fuck.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train.
Masih. Nggak lihat aja hidupnya.
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I
The
reached
James
that.
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Yeah, you know you can't...
around the gentleman's facilities. Suddenly, I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
I'm gonna blow your...
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious. It was definitely safer on the inside of the train.
Mana itu, Cok? Ingat pakai ini kemana bego? Ini ya. Aduh, nggak ngerti dah kemana itu. Masa ngestak di sini aja. Restart.
So,
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this gem.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this. They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train. The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome.
Kalau ini
I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
One shot.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you. I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But you
bull.
seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some bitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkerton!" It's a damn Pinkerton! Now, I never worked for that lyman cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. It was a rickety ride and quite precarious. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Oh! Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
I bet you are.
Goddamn law dog! I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here. It was definitely safer on the inside of the train.
Capek. Udahan ya guys, aku capek banget ini game ngotak nih. Aku udahan dulu ya. Video lagi ya. Thank you. Love you guys.